Hello everyone, it's Shanna. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Now today's card, we're going to be working on Kendra's Card Challenge 12, and I'll be doing sketch 2 that is in the upper left hand corner. This envelope contains all of the elements that I'm going to be using for card sketch 2. Now this pattern paper came from Cartabella's 6x6 Mega Pad, and I've chosen these two panels here, the floral one and the green one, as part of the cutting pages from this sketch. The rest of the pieces of paper that you see are going to be the panels. Now you notice I flipped that particular one over trying to decide, did I want to do the green again or do I want to use the floral baskets? And I decided that I want the floral baskets to face outward. So if you have not tried out Kendra's Card Challenge, I would suggest you check it out. It's really a lot of fun. To enter the challenge, you can join Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group, and you can upload one photo of all 15 cards in the official entry album, and you could do 3 each quarter. If you don't have a Facebook page, you can enter using the official entry form linked on the challenge at www.kendrascardchallenge.com. So if you don't have Facebook, you can still participate. So I check that out. I have been participating for a couple challenges. I really like it, and having a lot of fun with it. I get to be a guest designer for this Card Challenge 12, and I'm thoroughly excited about that. So back to the card. So I'm just actually laying these panels down. You'll notice the one had the circle die cut out of it, and that's because that half circle die cut is going to be used on another one of the sketches. So that's why that piece of paper looks like that, because we've die cut out a half circle, and it's going to show up later on one of my sketches. So but don't worry, you're not going to see that half circle when we get all of our panels laid down, and it'll be pretty seamless. So I've just chosen a plain brown panel. We've got a lot of pattern going on this card, and I really think the pattern paper is the star of the show for this card. You really don't need, any other elements. In fact, the challenge does that. I mean, you can just blow through your 6x6 paper pads and really come up with some fabulous cards, and just let the pattern paper shine. And so that's what I'm pretty much doing on this card, is I'm just going to let the pattern paper speak for the design of the card. You'll see even my sentiment, I believe, is going to be from the paper pack, because there are some sentiments included in that paper pack. So I'm just getting this laid down where I want it, and on this one I'm following the design fairly close, and that I'm tilting them in the direction that they're tilted, and following it real close. You see there I'm kind of toying with it, but I ultimately do go with how the sketch is laid out. Now, you can rotate or flip the card sketches to change up the layout if you choose. You can also change any of the elements with different shapes to fit your theme. You can adjust the size of your sentiments to fit your needs, and larger and or smaller mats can be used to help emphasize whatever you've got, or to save on supplies. And certainly you can add embellishments or ribbons or anything like that to make this card set your own. It just really gives you a starting point for your cards. And when you're feeling like you just don't have any ideas, or you're lacking in mojo, man, I'd pick up this challenge and just start working away with it, because you can really get your creative juices flowing and have a lot of fun with it. And one of the great things about Kendra's Card Challenge is there are lots of sponsors, and there's lots of opportunity to win prizes. If you enter your 15 cards in the appropriate folder, you have a chance at winning there. There's a folder for October, November, and December for this card challenge, and you can take a picture of all 15 of your cards for each month, and it has to be a separate set of 15 for each month, and enter, and that'll give you 3 chances to win in the monthly. And then in addition to that, you can take individual pictures of your cards and put it in the sketch folder, and you'll have opportunities to win on those individual sketches as well. And there are just a ton of sponsors. We're going to highlight throughout the challenge. We're going to highlight those sponsors, and you're going to see some of their product, and we're going to do some fun things with it. But there will be ample opportunity to win some fabulous prizes. And I just saw the prizes from the hop that was today. If you haven't seen that, you might check that out. And there are just amazing prizes. So lots of fun. Besides creating 15 fabulous cards, you have an opportunity to win some prizes and interact with the community. One of the things I like to do is to just browse through the albums and look at the different cards and get some inspiration from that. So I just used my Autumn is Calling that came straight out of that paper pack as my sentiment. I'm calling this my fall series of cards for this challenge for the month of for the October set, I should say. And then the sketch calls for a banner that you lay at the bottom of it, and it also has an embellishment on the banner. But I'm skipping that, and I'm going to add some leaves for embellishment on mine. I've got a couple of leaves that kind of match the color of the design, and I'm just going to lay those on there, and I'm going to lay that green leaf right where that embellishment is called for on the sketch. And this pretty much finishes my card. And pretty much just let the patterned paper speak for itself and create a beautiful fall card. You can see my leaf fell off there, and I decided I didn't give my glue enough time to stick, so just put some tape runner on there. So this is my card. I hope you like it. If you do, consider giving a thumbs up. If you have not checked out Kendra's Card Challenge, I recommend you do. And have some fun crafting.